What's up, everybody? Wanted to bring you along on a new customer build we got going on. Going to try something new. Going to try to do a few parts to this build. Should be in and out in a few months, hopefully. Not sure the extent of the damage completely yet. It's I'll just flip it around here and let you guys check it out. It's a 1979 Chevy K20, 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive. For those that don't know what K20 stands for. This customer bought this truck brand new. I had it for quite a few years now, obviously. Used it for plowing and just everyday use. Still uses it for everyday use. It's actually his only vehicle he has. Needs quite a bit of love. We've got a rust-free bed for it, or pretty much rust-free. We'll see once we get it stripped. Got a good tailgate for it. It does run and drive. I drove it to the shop. Gonna need a lot of love though. We're gonna do a full restore on this truck. Besides engine and trans, he's had them redone and they're operational. Work pretty good, it seems like. We'll see if there's any more issues with them once we get in there, but this truck is gonna go down to the frame. It's gonna get new paint, some new suspension so we can get the ride a little better. It's never gonna ride good, but let's see if we can get the ride a little better for him. It rides like a log wagon, like most of these old trucks do. So we'll see if we can get done for him. All right, let's get in the shop, get it tore down, and see what we got. All right, guys, we're going to start off by getting this bed ready to come off. I'm going to just get it out of the way. It's really rough, really destroyed. Get it off, get it out of the way. We're going to pull all the interior out, at least the seat and the rubber mat. I want to see what we've got going on as far as the rust and the floorboards go. See what we need to, kind of get on order sheet metal wise. I know we're going to need cab corners and rockers. But not sure about that floor yet, so let's get that out of there and see what we got. All right, y'all, finally got the bed off of this thing. Boy, what a mess. Pretty much had to cut every bolt, the ones that didn't break. Pretty much had to cut every bolt, and it came off in pieces. Probably one of the rustiest vehicles I've ever worked on. But we'll fix her up. Let's take a closer look at some of this stuff here. Okay. Got the interior taken apart. She's rusty. At least now I know what I need to order. Need to get floorboard patches. These are completely shot. These cab mounts, they're just wasted. But that's not even the worst news. Worst news is this frame is really soggy. You can see down, I don't know if you can see. It's completely rusted out. Big hole right there. Sometime recently somebody had changed this bracket, you can tell. It was probably completely rusted out as well. But this frame is just it's too soggy and it wouldn't make any sense to start a, to build a truck from the frame up for this guy and start out on this frame would just not make any sense whatsoever. And I think we can find a fairly solid frame to start with that'll get us miles ahead in work and labor and materials as well. So I guess it's going to be order some parts, some sheet metal, and be on the lookout for a replacement frame. I figured while we're waiting on parts and try to track down a frame for the old K20, I picked up some used that I thought were all in good shape, doors and fenders. Don't really like to go aftermarket. I've noticed that they're not near the quality, especially the doors. The doors on the original steel is a lot thicker, more robust. I'd just rather go that route if I can. This fender here is pretty much immaculate. It's great condition. I did strip it down to metal. There was some holes for the moldings that I welded up, metal finished off, and put some epoxy primer on it. And it's scuffed actually for 2K. I'm gonna go ahead and 2K it, get some blocking going on with it and see where we're at. I know it's got a couple dingers here and there, but for the most part it's pretty straight, nice fender, won't take much. Same with these parts. These were stripped down to steel and then epoxy primered until I get to them with the bodywork. This fender here, as you can tell, has got some rust going on with it. Not terrible, I guess, but the fenders that are on the truck, they've been cut right in this area here to accommodate the bigger tires. So this is already a step ahead that I've got a whole, got the right body line in it. The rust I can deal with pretty easy. Got some dents on it, but it's a OEM sheet metal, which is what I want anyways. Easier to deal with and a nicer product in the end for me. This door, it was stripped down to steel, epoxy primered. I actually did a little body work under the epoxy on this one because I had some time before I needed to get it protected. And same way with this door here. This door was stripped down to steel, also epoxied to keep it protected until I can get to messing with the body work on that one. So getting a jump start on these, it's something I can mess with in the meantime while I'm waiting on sheet metal for the cab to arrive and finding a replacement frame. Boy, am I excited about this one. Got us a nice rust-free frame. Can't believe we found it. It's great condition, straight, solid, rock solid. 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive, already ready to go. Just got to get it cleaned up and painted. Real good condition. A little scale. Really better than I could even ask for. Perfect to start this build on. Get this thing the rest of the way stripped down. Get some paint on it and we'll be building. Alright guys, that's going to do it for part 1 of the K20 build. I'm going to end the video here for part 1. Come back for part 2 where we're going to strip this frame, prep it, paint it, and get it ready for all the new suspension that's going to be showing up here soon for it. And we're going to be digging into the bodywork on the cab and the doors and the fenders, trying to get this thing looking right. Thanks for watching.